There we go. I swear I need a third monitor, but it's okay. Hello everyone. How are you all doing? Shaz, good evening to you. How are you? Glad to see everyone here. So, today's Paul's birthday. I have been really mean to him and I've been singing happy birthday several times throughout the day. He doesn't like it when I sing. He doesn't like it when anyone sings, to be precise. So every time I've sung happy birthday to him, he's run out of the room. It's absolutely hilarious. But he's had a good day so far. He's had his Furby cake. Hold on, I'll show you. Shaz, you're back with your 2 liter bottle. 2 liter bottle of what, Shaz? Inquiring minds need to know. Let me grab this photo real quick. Here we go. Shaz, he did get a Furby cake, and here it is. That is his Furby cake. It got a little melted due to it just being so hot yesterday and today. But yep, that is his Furby cake that his my partner's sister made for him. She makes cakes for a living, and she's never made a Furby cake before, so this was her first try. But I think she did a pretty good job at it. And he absolutely loves it. It's just a regular vanilla sponge cake, um, topped with a lot of frosting. But because it's a Furby cake, he absolutely is over the moon with it. He freaking loves it, of course. So yes, seeing as I ask, and you never lie when asked a direct question, you have vodka and Coke. Ooh, nice. I was just thinking earlier, like right after tea, I'm thinking, I would love a nice ice cold beer tonight, but I don't have any beers in the house, and that is the reason why I don't have any beers in the house because I went through. A couple of years ago, I love my subscription boxes. You know this, right? So I had a subscription box that was a beer subscription box. It was from a company called Beer 52. It's a UK based company. And they sent me, every month, they would send me a box full of beer. Okay. And for like Christmas and stuff, they had special boxes that you could order that cost a little bit extra. So for like an extra £10, you could order their plus box for Christmas and get like a blackberries. Sorry. Sorry, Paul just came and walked into the room and he's like, blackberries. I'm like, what? What blackberries? Yeah, blackberries are nice. Yeah. Oh, where'd you find the blackberries? Okay. Were they at waist height? And okay, that's fine. Yes, I know. Yeah. So yeah. She has like a carton with like 12 cans, bottles, or stubbies. Uh, no, I mean a box. Like their normal box was enough for like one bottle of they were like bottles or like big cans, like proper size bottles and like pint cans. But they were like the monthly box was I think it was like 15, a mixture of 15 cans and bottles. Some of them were small cans, like the half pint cans. Some were full pint cans and some were proper size bottles. It all depended on like the kind of beer it was, whether it was a bitter or a sour or a stout, and what the brewery that it came from put it in, But yeah, I would get at least 15 cans slash bottles per month in a box, and they would have specials every once in a while. Okay, mate, go take a bath or a shower. But yeah, they would have specials over Christmas where they would give you like an advent calendar that contained a box, a can or a bottle for every day in the month of December, and they even gave you like little glasses, which was awesome. I still think I think I've got my little beer glasses, still. in the cupboard. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. But seriously, seriously tasty. Shaz, if Paul comes back down, I'll say that you said happy birthday. Don't worry. He's had a wonderful day though. But yeah, I love those boxes. Um, and I had to stop that subscription box because thanks to that subscription box, I put on a ton of weight. A beer a night will do that to you, you know. Shaz, thank you so much for liking the live stream. And that does remind me, everyone, if you're over on YouTube, either watching this live or via the VOD, please do like it. You know, hit the thumbs up because every 4 likes on our streams equals £1 that we give to our charity of the year, which is Cats Protection UK. If you want a little bit more information about Cats Protection UK, there is a donation link down below in the description of the YouTube live stream that you can click to get more information as well as to donate if you're able to afford to do so. Anyway, Shaz, great cause. Very, very good cause. I agree. Cats are awesome. Cats are life. Seriously. So Shaz, you Paul's such a lucky kid. Oh yeah, totally. You yeah, and you know he's an adult. Yeah, but he's mentally, emotionally, he is like a teenager. So, Shaz, you woke up at 11:30 last night, and it's now 5. You've been awake since 11:30 your time. Oh my gosh, Shaz. Hopefully you'll sleep better tomorrow. Yikes. But yeah, the subscription box is fantastic. I absolutely loved it. Um, I am tempted every once in a while to resubscribe, just because I do miss all of the wonderful beers that I used to get. But yeah, not good for the old spare tire. Jazz, at your age, everyone is a kid. Even people your own age are kids, right? You need a two. You had a 2 hour nap earlier in the day, and then you had about 3 hours from 8 until 11. Okay, so yeah, so your body is like, yeah, I got all the sleep that I need. I'm just gonna stay awake. My mother had that problem where she would have an if she had a nap in the afternoon, she would wake up at like some weird hour of the morning. She would like have a nap in the afternoon because she would be absolutely exhausted. And then she would like wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and she'd be like, yep, I'm awake now. So she'd just randomly ring me up at like 9 a.m. my time, 3 a.m. her time. She'd be like, yep, I can't sleep. So you're getting a phone call from me. Rock, what was that mid clip about? Um, that was on Monday night. Do you not remember? I know you were there for it. Do you not remember it? How you doing, Rock? Glad to see you. It was a fun. I like the clip. It was hilarious. Was it after Fortnite? It might have been after Fortnite. I honestly can't remember, but I think it might have been after Fortnite. Yeah. Um, someone mentioned the mid as slang, and then Opting was like, "Oh, I used the term mid in a sentence and said that he was hip with the kids." And I'm like, what does mid even mean? So we had to look it up. And I put on a posh accent. If it was you wasn't watching, Rock, are you saying that you don't listen to me read your weekly bedtime story? I'm shocked, sir. Shocked, I say. I'm not really, to be honest, because I know it's not your thing. Shaz, you so enjoyed watching us play Fortnite. It makes a huge difference here in Rock and Opting. Yeah, I am so sorry about my sounds, about my audio mixer being messed up. I have been in contact with Meld, who has asked me to open up a support ticket with them. So, unfortunately, I'm live streaming tonight, so I can't do that tonight. So I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow after Paul's birthday shopping spree. Shaz bloody posh. Very, very posh. Rocket makes it 10,000 more. Having sound does make things 10,000 times more pogger. I completely agree. Shaz, it's beyond my control, so you completely understand. Don't sweat it. I know, but it's still like, it's annoying because I've had nothing but bad luck with streaming studios. So OBS was a royal pain in the neck and kept messing up my microphone, as in like chipmunk sounds. I think you were here for when that happened once or twice, Shaz. I know Rock was here and Opting was definitely here for that. And that was one of the biggest reasons that I stopped using OBS Studio because of the chipmunk sounds. And it was happening like every other stream. So annoying. So when I heard about Meld and that it was free and that it was as good, if not better, than OBS as far as like, being able to do things in Meld that would require a plugin in OBS, then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. And I love Meld Studio. But the fact that I'm now having problems with the audio mixer, it's just like, ugh. But the good news is that the creators of Meld are very good at answering social media at messages. So I at messaged them today on social media on Blue Sky, and they're like, I'm real, they're like, oh no, really sorry to hear this. If you join our Discord, send us a support ticket. We'll help you solve this problem, or we'll get to the issue to the what's causing the problem, and we'll issue a bug fix for it. So that's really cool. And seriously, it took them like 5 minutes after I at messaged them to get back to me, and OBS never did that. I was lucky to get a response back from OBS when I had problems with them. So, Shaz, you liked last week, but because you couldn't hear Rock and Opting 2, it was a little boring. No, 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 no. Don't worry about being sorry for honesty. I like honesty. Honesty is good. I would rather know or be told that there's a problem so I can try to fix it. Or try to find a workaround if I can't fix it. Some companies like that think it's free. They don't care if you have problems. Yeah, but Meld is I mean, it's a new program. It's a new company. So I don't blame them for being really fast at responding to people because they genuinely, or at least they seem to genuinely care about their product and about customer satisfaction, even though I don't pay for it, which is awesome. So Shaz, you did download that other program. You want to have a look in YouTube to check it out. Oh, sweet. That's awesome. You have to let me know what you think. Okay, so what are we doing tonight? Hold on, I got an itchy nose. There we go. So like I said, what are we doing tonight? We are playing Sims 3 Wishes Challenge. Thanks to Shaz for redeeming her points over on Twitch and instructing me to please play Sims 3 for an extra week, which we are definitely doing. So tonight and tomorrow we're playing Sims 3, still doing the Wishes Challenge, and our goal is to add a room per night. So by the end of tonight's stream, I want to have added a kitchen to our Sims house. And I also want at the end of tomorrow, I want to add a bedroom. So she will have, hopefully by the end of tomorrow night's stream and the final Sims 3 stream, she will have a bathroom, a small house with a bathroom, a kitchen, a living room, and a bedroom. That is my goal. Rock, you can't believe I'm going to recreate Fortnite in The Sims 3, Sims Fortnite edition. That would be pretty neat. That would actually be pretty cool. Can I recreate Fortnite or a version of in The Sims? I mean, because in The Sims, whether it's Sims 3 or Sims 4, if I tried to do it, it would probably be in Sims 4. Just letting you know. But if I there aren't any weapons in The Sims 4, so I would have to I would have to come up with some other way to like do a battle royale style thing in The Sims 4 that doesn't require weapons. Shaz, you told me that you bought TS3 for $7 Australian. Yes. Let me know how that's going on for you. Have you played it yet? Rock, get 100 Sims to fight to the death. I mean, one that would require quite a few mods. That's how many in Fortnite, so it would make sense. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do that without a lot of mods and a beefier computer because I don't think my computer can handle 100 Sims on one lot. With other things, yeah, I'm just saying. I don't think that my computer can handle that. But I could do. I know that you can have 16. I think it's 16 Sims on one lot before the game starts throwing an absolute fit. So that is, your 7 Sims and like 7 or 8, somewhere between 7 and 9 other Sims, like guests. So if I got MCCC and used that to up my household to like 15 or 16 people, then that's totally possible. And I think my computer would be able to handle that. And then have them like um go up against each other. It would have to be like a 1v1v1v1, and so on. But yeah, I'm not sure how I could do it. I would have to think about it. I would definitely have to think about it. Shaj, you can get that mod for The Sims 4. Yes, you can. I don't want to though, because I am not a fan of that mod, to be honest. So, and Shaz, you played Sims 3 twice, and you were playing it when you saw the time, and it was 10 minutes to my stream, so you saved and closed it. Oh, thank you, Shaz. That's really nice. Um, that you closed The Sims 3 and stopped playing just to watch the stream. That's really nice. Seriously, it is because I mean, I don't know that I'd be able to make the same decision, to be honest with you. Rock, if only they could be spread between multiple lots, that would be difficult. That would be really difficult. Um, in The Sims 4. In The Sims 3, because The Sims 3 is more open world than The Sims 4 is, then it would be a little bit easier. But in The Sims, to make it multiple lots, that is. But yeah, Sims 4 would have to be one lot or one neighborhood. With and one lot and then like the surrounding neighborhood type of thing. Shaz, time flies when you're playing The Sims. Very true. Rock, Muir is Pogger, so we stop what we're doing to watch Muir Pogger. Sorry, couldn't resist. Shaz, you do that all the time. You think The Sims is a game and it'll just stop when you close it, but you prefer to watch live. You don't like watching vlogs. Same, same. I'm not a vlog fan or a VOD fan. It's like if I'm gonna watch someone play the game live, then I want to watch them play the game live and not after the fact, in a VOD, and like a 2 hour long video. Forget that. Forget that. Rock lol at me, Paul Green. I mean, the longest video that I have on YouTube that's not a live stream is an hour long, I think. And to me, that's personally too long. I am releasing a video in a couple of weeks that's 43 minutes long, and that makes me uncomfortable. It is a guide video, a how to build roofs video in The Sims 4, um, an advanced tutorial. So the fact that it's nearly an hour long, while it makes me uncomfortable, I couldn't chop it down any shorter without it not starting to not make sense. You know, it's like that long, or if it was shorter, it wouldn't be as helpful. So, but I'm really looking forward to that video releasing. It's gonna be loads of fun. Rock, what if I really try again? What if I released a 6 hour long video of me playing Fortnite solos? Not happening. Definitely not happening. Not happening. Especially if it was like 6 hours straight of me playing Fortnite solos, definitely not happening. I rage quit before then, long before then. If I'm playing solos, I might last an hour playing solos before before I decide to rage quit. Shaz, ADHD won't let you watch something that long. Yeah. And Maverick, hello. How are you doing? Glad to see you here. What's been going on in your life? Okay, shall we open up The Sims 3 and get that started? I think we should. Just because. Shaz, hi brother Maverick. And now Shaz, oh yeah, the same surname in real life. That is true. I forgot about that. Maverick, you're doing all right. You're tired, but you're tired and annoyed. I am so sorry to hear that you're tired and annoyed. Um, I feel you though, my friend. I feel you. It's right now here in the UK. It is well. It got up to 30 degrees Celsius today, which is like so hot. It is currently 27 degrees, and the heat index now right now the heat index is nothing. It is as it feels as hot as it actually is. But earlier today, when it hit 30 degrees Celsius, the heat index was plus 5, which made it feel like it was 35 degrees Celsius, which is just no. 30 degrees is bad enough. I don't need a heat index on top of that. I've been sitting in here in the air conditioning all day. I've barely moved. Uh, I did this morning before it got too hot. I did go for my 5,000 step walk, but by the time I got home, it was 25 degrees Celsius. And I'm just like, yeah, no. I'm locking myself inside, turning the AC on, and just going bleh all day. And that's what I did. Where is the Sims? Why is because it's the launchers decided to go over here on this side. I'm like, where is this? It's fine. Rock, the other day on Monday before stream, you played like one solo match and then died horrifically and just quit. Yep, that's about what I would do. Yeah. Shaz, you die a lot if you tried playing Fortnite. I mean, yeah. It is kind of like, the whole thing. Okay, so let me just check my installed content and making sure that everything is like, uploaded and everything. So I think it's fine. We'll soon find out. We will soon find out. Okay. I also need to check to see if Meld is going to be useful. Okay. Let me catch up with Twitch real quick. Maverick, you're dealing with what's most likely AI images being posted in a server you're in. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that. And the problem is AI is getting so good, it's really difficult to tell what's real and what isn't. Aha. Aha. Okay. I'm muting my headphones because the Sims 3 audio track in Meld is actually working tonight. So that makes me happy. That definitely makes me happy. Okay, so while that's loading, let me refix my windows. And put that there. There we go. Shaz, AI BS pisses you off. You can't just believe what you want. Yeah, exactly. It is so difficult now to tell truth from fiction. We live in a dystopian era. We really do. Rock, you're back home. Glad to be back home with the way better AC. Yeah. Trailer ACs suck, and I know that from like, you know, experience. I 100% know that from experience. I hated it. It really annoyed the living daylights out of me. Light strip. Yep. Okay. Multifunction searchlight device. Sunglasses. Hold on. I love doing this, and I have no idea why. Intensity isolator. I have no freaking clue. Iridescent intensity isolator. Okay, we're done. So let me pause the game real quick. Actually, I'll just let her do what she wants while I explain to you all, or give you a reminder, what the Sims 3 Wishes Challenge is all about. Now, you can play this in The Sims 4 as well, but we're doing it in The Sims 3. And the Sims 3 version is you start off on an empty lot with 1,000 simoleons, so that your sim doesn't die in the first day. Very important that your sim doesn't die before you actually get everything going. But the first 3 wishes that your sim has, you have to promise. And you have to leave the 4th one is open. And then you also have your sim's lifetime wish. And everything that you do, or everything that you direct your sim to do, has to go towards fulfilling one of these wishes, either the lifetime wish or the 3 main wishes. And you can cancel a wish. Sorry, my brain wouldn't work there. You can cancel a wish, but you can only cancel a wish if the wish here is worth more lifetime happiness points. Okay? That is literally the only way you can do things. So everything else is up to your sim to do. And like you see here, my sim is sleeping. If your sim's needs get down into the red, you can take control long enough to get the red needs up to where they're no longer red. So if once they go up to yellow, you have to relinquish control again. And the main objective is not only, you know, to do what the sim wishes, to grant their wishes, but also to build them a fully working house that has something that can take care of at least one thing per need. And that's basically it. That is the entire the entire challenge. You can do it as a legacy challenge or just quit when you meet the finish building the house of the first sim. It is totally up to you. We're just doing the one sim. Right, let me catch up here. Maverick, you think the only time you think AI images are okay is if an artist trains an AI solely off their own art. Yes. That makes sense. Or I can understand, like, if you are an artist and you are having problems getting a concept in your head on paper. Like, let's say you've got something in your head and for some reason you're having loads of problems drawing it. Inputting what you're envisioning into an AI and getting images that way that you can then use as inspiration for your own art, that to me makes complete sense as well. But just AI art for the sake of AI art, I don't like at all. Rock, 22nd century? Yes, we are in the future. And of course, Shaz lives in the future. Shaz always lives in the future. She is from Futureland, don't you know? Shaz, you thought you were talking to Andrew Lloyd Webber last week, and it wasn't him. So you got Huffy and cussed him out on Facebook and blocked him. There are so many of those imposters on Facebook right now. A friend of mine has been conned in the past, thinking she was talking to, oh, what's his name? The guy who sings um the it's not unusual song, you know, it's not unusual to do. That guy. I can't remember his name. But she got scammed into thinking she was talking to him on Facebook. I mean, like he was sending her this person was sending her videos of the guy's Tom Jones, that's it, Chaz. But yeah, he was sending her videos of Tom Jones's face and voice, and asking her for money and stuff. Luckily, she didn't do it. You know, she didn't send him any money because she's like, why would Tom Jones be asking me for money? You know, um, but yeah, it just shows you she actually thought for quite a while that she was talking to the real Tom Jones. It's really scary. Shaz, it's Thursday, the 14th of August, 2125, where you're at. Slap. I know you slapped yourself, but I have to do it in solidarity, you know. But yeah, Maverick, I really hope that you get the problem sorted soon. You might need to make it like a rule that, yeah, you might need to make it a rule that there's absolutely no AI allowed on your Discord now. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna have to let me check. Okay. Sorry. Shaz, I saw that you were talking to Maverick, and I'm like, is Maverick put something else in the chat that I didn't notice? I was freaking out then, thinking that my chat was broken, but no, it's fine. It's fine. There you are, Maverick. Okay. Shaz, you deserve 2 slaps for that one. You told me that you were old. You and me both, Shaz. You and me both.
Hogger.
I like Tom Jones. Tom Jones is awesome. Hogger. Maverick, it's not your server, but you mod there. Oh, okay. And there's already a rule, but the server owner is saying it's he said, she said. Oh, I hate situations like that. Those types of situations are so annoying. Okay, so what do we need to do here? She wants to fully explore a tomb. She wants to call Nina, but that's only 275, so we can't promise that. She wants to be worth more than 20,000, and she wants to join the evil career branch. So these are like gonna be the 2 jobs that are the 2 main wishes, because they basically tie into what we're trying to do as well as to her lifetime wish. I'm gonna have her real quick harvest all of her garden stuff before she has to go in for work. It's almost winter, so her plants are not going to be usable soon. You can see that they're white with frost. I really like the frost effect in The Sims. It is really cool. Shaz, you meant to respond to Maverick, but forgot because your fingers sometimes go faster than your brain. Same. Sometimes my brain goes faster than my fingers, and that usually results in utter hilarity, to be honest. Time to put the heater on. Oh my god, Shaz, you're making me feel hot. Darn you living in the southern hemisphere. Uh-oh. Oh, she's missing work. Go to work. Stop. Stop. Just stop harvesting everything. Go to work. You're late. You're not gonna. Okay, let's have her work hard. We have to complete that opportunity that we did last week. If you remember, we went to Egypt. Shaz, you keep doing that too in your Sims 3 game, forgetting to go to work and stuff. Yeah. Okay, she's going to work. I also keep forgetting that I can't use Sims 4 controls in The Sims 3. Oh my god, I played The Sims 4 over the weekend, and my brain temporarily forgot how to Sims 4. It took me like 20 minutes to remember the controls. Shaz, you got married and had a kid already in The Sims 3? Wow. First thing you did was learn all the cheats and put them in notebooks. Yep, that is a good way to do it. I used to know all of the cheats in The Sims 3 by heart, just because I use them so often. Is it Halloween? Throw a feast party. I'm sorry, Miranda, Mersada. Sorry, I cannot do that because that does not give us as many lifetime happiness points. So, no. And it's Mersada's birthday. Lovely. Sorry, Mersada. We cannot do that. But Spooky Day should be fun. I wonder if we're gonna get any Spooky Day visits. Shaji married an NPC called Christopher Steele, then had a baby named Chloe, and because your husband moved in with you, he took your surname. Oh, nice. And you have aging turned off in The Sims 3. I can't remember. I know with The Sims 1, I had it turned off because I had my family. I recreated my entire family, like my mom and my sisters, and like my grandmother who had passed away, and loads of things. You know, I recreated them all and like stuffed everyone in this giant mansion in The Sims 1. Sims 3, I think it was a matter of like doing things back and forth. So like sometimes I would play with aging on, sometimes I wouldn't, just depending on what I was doing in the game. Okay, are we finished with work yet? She is really in a bad mood right now. Wow. Let's have her take it easy for the remainder of her time because she's hungry, she's stressed, she's exhausted, she's smelly. Wow. Yeah. I am definitely gonna have to give her a helping hand here. So how did she do? Oh, she's gonna fall asleep. She's 100% gonna fall asleep. Did we not even get paid? I'm sorry, did we not get paid for work today? Did we not get paid because we were late? Wow. Really? Wow.
Zapanor. Booble Wibblewitz.
It's fine. She can go home. Oh, she is going home. Okay, it's fine. Shaz, you can teleport home too. Yeah, it's go to the map and then go straight home, isn't it? But I'll let her walk home. It's fine. Oh, look at the leaves. They're all reds and yellows and oranges. So pretty. So pretty. Is she just gonna like walk home, or is she like gonna ring a taxi or something? Shaz, yeah, something like that. You have to tell Optin something that you were talking about in Velvet Stream yesterday. Ooh, what happened in Velvet Stream yesterday? Spill the tea. Come on. Give us the hot goss. Rock, my Sim's gonna die and it's gonna be like, can you imagine? Can you imagine her dying right now? Okay, she's home. What is she gonna do first? Is she going to take a shower or is she gonna go to bed? She's gonna go to bed. I don't blame her, to be honest. If I was that exhausted, I would probably go straight to bed as well instead of taking a shower first. Is she just relaxing in bed? Oh no, she's taking a nap. Okay. I mean, I'll let her do it. Okay, so she's taking a very short nap. Why don't you take an evil shower? It's Mersada's birthday, and she's celebrating. She's celebrating her birthday. Is she gonna age up right now? Oh yeah, have birthday. Mersada is now a fully mature, at least some of the time, adult. She'll really need to think about establishing herself in her career and family life while there's still time. Oh wow, her hair and everything has changed. Has her hair actually gotten longer? Her hair's gotten longer. That's really cool. Anyway, go take your shower and then go to sleep. Also, why is her skin suddenly black and white? That's a bug. You gotta love graphical glitches, right? Gotta love the graphical glitches in The Sims. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. There we go. Shaz, you come from a variety of musicians, a family of musicians and stuff, and have a very broad knowledge of music and artists from even before your time, and often referred to a song after something that Velvet said. You caught on and then was humming that song for a long time. Then you saw a new ad on TV of another song and thought, I need to tell Optin about this. He'd laugh. Okay. Okay. So Optin gave you an earworm, and now you want to give Optin an earworm, right? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. H. Criminy. Whoa. Do you have thunderstorms turned off in The Sims 3, Shaz? Whoa. Ziva. Holy flippin'. Where is it landing? And I'm also very glad that she has a house now in this storm. She has the song often referred to as Where Have All the Flowers Gone, which is a very old song from like before your time. Where have all the flowers gone? You know what? I think I vaguely remember my grandmother singing that song. The song the ad was using was the same song, but they changed the lyrics. Okay. You don't have storms turned off because you don't have that expansion. It's completely mad. She's eating ice cream for breakfast. I mean, living her best life, am I right? I might be able to drop... Oh, I hate the control scheme on Sims 3 sometimes. I did go to work. Work starts in 12 hours. Okay, hopefully it'll... Why don't you, like... you need some fun, so let's read, and then we'll recycle all the others. There you go. And then let's see what she's got in her inventory that we can sell. Can I plant these yet? No. Nope. But we can go ahead and sell the apple. Sarcophagus fragment, we can't do anything with that. I do want her to analyze the Egyptian sigil of the Tomb of Discovery to see if we can, you know, like, maybe find out if it's worth a little bit more than 100 simoleons. It's always a gamble, because sometimes you'll find out that it's a fake, and it'll go from being worth 100 simoleons to being worth nothing, and other times it'll be, like, real, and the value will go way up. Llamas snag imperfect victory, 2-0. With multiple mistakes on both sides of the field, the Llamas managed to make fewer mistakes and stumble away with a win over the Beta Town Broncos. It wasn't my best day, said team captain Rick Vicuna, but luckily it wasn't theirs either. Very nice. Chaz, the song is from Pete Seeger and was released in 1955. 1955. I have definitely heard it then. My mother used to listen to 50s music all the time when I was growing up, so... Nursada discovered that the sigil of the Tomb of Discovery is antique and is worth more than originally thought. It's worth around 118 simoleons. Nice! We'll sell that. Actually, is there anything else that we can do with it? No. Okay. So we will definitely sell that. That gives her a little bit more money. She is very poor right now. So having some cash is definitely a good thing. Okay, let's see if I can do this. There we are. Sell all. And the Valerian root, we will sell all. Keeping the death flower because I don't know if death flowers do the same thing as they do in The Sims 4, but you never know. You're wearing shorts. Okay. It is very warm, yes. Yep, it'll hopefully be cooler next month. Oh, everyone says happy birthday. No, you're supposed to say thank you. Not you go and... Oh. There you go. You want to tell everyone how old you are today? Oh, you're 23. Wow, you're 23. Do you want me to sing happy birthday to you? You don't want me to sing happy birthday? Are you sure? Watch this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Paul. Happy birthday to you. He looks like he's in pain, doesn't he? Chaz, keep a death flower in your inventory. It will save your life. Okay, Paul, that's enough Furby faces. Say goodnight, everyone. Yes, okay, night. Yep, Furby is... You go and play now. Okay, I'm gonna have her stop doing that because her hygiene is getting really low. I have no idea what that outfit is that she's supposed to be wearing right now, but it's fine. So what is she supposed to be doing? Today is... Okay, so she starts work at 9 p.m. Okay, and works until 3 a.m. So it is currently 1 p.m. in the game, and she can't do anything with her garden, but I am wanting her... I'll send her around and have her, like, collect everything that I can find. So there's loads of seeds just just around, the general area. So I'll have her pick all of them up. And maybe, do a little bit of gardening. I mean, in a thunderstorm, why not? What's the worst that could happen, right? I'm sure nothing bad will happen to her. He said. He said famous last words, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Rock, happy birthday, Paul. You mean Pogger Paul? You mean Paul Pogger? You mean Paul just absolutely, you know. Paul is Paul. Paul is awesome. Those are apple trees. Is there anything else? Oh wait, is that a flower? Can she? No, she can pick the cosmos. Yes. No, pick the cosmos. Thank you. Yeek. I am basically looking for things that she can, interact with, pick, and all of that wonderful stuff, just so that in the hopes that she can earn a little bit of money. There's Indian blanket flowers there and azaleas. And I think that's it on her side of the street. I don't want her to go too far from home, because it is almost, work time and it is thunderstorming. So, Shaz, you still haven't seen the Furbies. Oh no. You'll have to to go through the VODs, or if you ask Rock really nicely, Rock might make clips of the Furbies. Hey Rock, will you go back through Monday night stream and make a clip of the Furby that Paul showed? You're especially interested in the black one, so that would be the week before last, I think, that he showed that one off. And I think that was close to the start of the stream as well. He usually, when he decides to show his face or to show things off on stream, it's usually like within the first half hour of the stream. So, right, I will have her. I'm hoping she can get back before lunch. I'm gonna have her have some bread and jam for her tea, because by the time she gets home, her hunger will be in the orange. And now I want to see what all she's got. So, mandrake seeds. Do we already have mandrake? Mandrake root. Yes, we do. So I can sell both of those. And then we've got the flowers, which I can sell as well. 75, 400, nice, and 600. Wow. Definitely 100% wow. She now has over 1,300 simoleons. That's really gonna help her when I start embiggening her house a bit. Shaz, this is why you have a 4 a.m. alarm on your phone to watch my stream. I start streaming at 5 a.m. your time. Noise? What noise? Where is noise? That rain is loud, isn't it? You meant noise. Okay. Noise. Yes. Not noise. I'm like, is the Sims 3 noises too loud and you can't hear me? The carpool for Mersada will come in about an hour. Fantastic. And hopefully this will work. Oh, she's got allergies. And she's soaked. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. I'm gonna keep an eye out for the carpool, though, because I really don't want her to be late for work tonight. Oh, she's got bills. She'll have to pay them when she gets off work. Ugh, bills. Shaz, you can hear me. Okay, it's Aussie for night. Yeah, noise is like slang over here for nice. There's also the totally was it the ornor that people use when they want to, when instead of saying oh no as a, like sarcasm. Exactly, yeah, that's the one, Shaz. All right, she's off to work or on, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have her grovel to let's conspire with her with accomplices for a while. And then partway through we'll go from conspiring with accomplices to schmoozing with the boss. Sometimes you just gotta schmooze, right? We'll let her grovel until about, or conspire until about midnight, and then grovel at for the rest of the night. Waiting until midnight. Okay. Hit rock Arnar. Shaz, you never grovel. Do you gravel though? Murasada Kimball is in mourning because Yumi Sakamoto died. Oh no, Yumi. Murasada's been busting her hump and has earned a raise at work. Yes! Pay rise. She earned 372 simoleons. You've gained the trust of the smuggling ring, and they are eager to utilize you for further missions. After the successful delivery, you received a pay rise, and your job performance has improved. Raise of 10 simoleons per hour and increased career performance. Mirsada's hard work and effort has really paid off to the tune of a permanent pay rise of 5 simoleons. So that's a total of 15 simoleons per hour for a pay rise. That is nice. 100%. Now, Mersada, I am sorry, but we need you to pay your bills. I do apologize, but you definitely need to do that. You also stink, so I'm going to make you take an evil shower, and then you can do whatever you want for the rest of the night. Shaz, you have been known to gravel every now and then. Shaz, you cannot type what you just thought. Is it rude? Shaz, your bills are about 1,400 simoleons in Sims 3 now? Wow. More than 1,400 in The Sims 3 because you have 2 cars. Wow. You're rich. If you can afford 2 cars in The Sims 3, you're definitely rich. Hello, Optine. How are you doing? Shaz, yes, it rude. What's been going on in your life, Optine? Everything okay? So I want her to... Oh, she's singing to the toilet for some weird reason. No idea why. I'm sure it'll be fine. Often you're doing good. You saw just a bit of the start of the stream in passing. Thank you. Next time he comes through, I'll say you said happy birthday. He's had a good day, and tomorrow he's really looking forward to that as well, because that's when he gets Gets to go on his shopping spree. And he hasn't begged me to let him use the money to buy Furbies on eBay. So I'll classify that as a win. Shaz, the rude thing you can't type had to do with graveling. Ah, okay. Rock, you know what you've been known to do every now and again? Pogger? Have you been known to pogger, Rock? And make rude noises while playing Fortnite? Often, why buy Furbies on eBay when you can buy them on the high street? Because they're not the same Furbies. Seriously, have you seen modern Furbies? They are so weird looking. They really are. Yes, Paul, you can play with your Furby. Yep, they are pets. Yes, Paul. Oh, she's exercising again. I think that is actually her exercise outfit. That is just weird. Ah, stop it. That is seriously just a weird outfit. I think it's like supposed to be a mummy outfit or so. I have no idea. Sims 3 is just weird. Mirsada Kimball just reached level 5 of the athletic skill. Fantastic. She can now push herself to get a little more out of her workouts. Okay. Chaz. Show me, please, Paul. if we get if he does end up getting a modern Furby, you can guarantee that he will show it on stream. And I will tell you all what he bought as well during tomorrow night's stream. Rock rude noises, aka cursing people out when they kill you. or complaining about your back, you old man. Octane, have you seen modern Furbies? Do I want to take a minute and wager on the answer to that one before you say? I would say that the answer to that one is no. No, you have not seen modern Furbies. Rock, you're the opposite of old. Me, on the other hand, don't know what you're talking about. I'm a young spring chicken. Opting, ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. Shaz, you're old as dirt. We're only as old as the person we feel. I mean, as we feel. Yes. We're only as old as we feel. That's totally what I said. I didn't say anything else. Ooh, is that a... No, those are not plants that I can interact with. Gosh darn it. All right, so we looked over here last time, so let's look on this side of the street and see if we can find anything that my sim can pick up or harvest or anything. Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? That is an old but goodie song. All right, let's see. Ooh, is that a thing? No, that's a bird. That is an African gray parrot, to be exact. Which, to be honest, I did not know that they existed in the wild in The Sims 3. But there you go. Learn something new every day, don't ya? Right, so let's see. Is there anything around here that we can find that we can grab real quick? It doesn't look like it. Let's go down this road and see. Go away. She could go fishing, but that's not her. That's not an open property, so we can't go fishing there. It doesn't look like it. Let's check on her actual side of the road now. And we'll see if there's anything that she can grab for money, of course. There's more seeds there. Lots of seeds. Absolute loads of seeds. I'm wondering if we're... Oh, mandrake seeds. Okay, we can sell those. She has a mandrake plant. We don't need to plant any more mandrakes. She has enough. She doesn't need more. Honest. Right, is there anything around here? Those trees aren't any good. Going down through here. Nope. There's nothing down there. It doesn't look like there's anything else. So that's fine. We'll send her home then. Rug, we're only as old as the person we feel. Muir 2025. Shaz, you use that one all the time. I think I got that from... I can't remember where I heard that from but it's been like years since I heard that. Opting, you're doing this because of your folk song reference yesterday. It worked. You'll have that song stuck in your head for a week. Oh my gosh. My neck, oh my god, I remember that song, Shaz. They changed the word in yeah. That word is quite rude, or that song is quite rude. That song is like too rude for Twitch. You're still humming it in your head. I'm gonna have that in my head now. I'm definitely gonna have that in my head now. Okay, so what does she have to do? She's got work in 4 hours. I'm hoping that she wakes up before she has to go to work. Wake up. You're gonna have to wake up. You're gonna have to wake up. Your hygiene is too low. I cannot let your hygiene stay that low because your carpool will be here like very soon as well. So you definitely need to take a hygiene, take a shower, and eat before you go to work, Mersada. 100%. Okay, so what do we need to do here? For her career, she's doing good for her job performance. Her mood is good, her athletic skill is good, and her friendship with accomplices is also good. So she's in the green. So hopefully she'll get a job promotion. That's the word. Hopefully she'll get a promotion soon. Also, I want her to sell that sapphire and sell the mandrake seeds. Can we... She'll have to tend the garden after she gets back from work. Optin, you were gonna ask what the heck they were advertising with that song. I'm gonna have her practice illicit activities. Shaz, you used to be a DJ in the game Second Life. That was one of the most in the clubs. That was one of the... Oh wow, that's amazing. Hold on. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. The restaurant just lost one of its tomato suppliers. Okay, I've got to accept it. And you need to go back to work. And practice illicit activities, please. Thank you, Paul. Shaz, It was women's beauty products. You think it was for Dove. Oh dear, you're laughing because that's where all the flowers gone was in your head till you saw that ad. What, mate? Moto happy birthday voice. Okay. Okay. What about Furby happy birthday voice? No? Motor happy birthday voice. Okay. I have no idea what that is, but if it makes you happy, then it's fine. Shaz Mojo happy birthday. I have no idea what he's talking about. Sometimes he comes up with things and I'm just like, what? I'm seriously sometimes just like, I have no clue, Paul. Right, French delivery. You've been given a thin paper package to deliver to a contact in Champs-les-Syns, France. You suspect it contains the names of all the major crime bosses on the continent. Pass on this crucial document and report back to work to receive a pay rise. Ooh. Yes, we will accept that opportunity and then spend all of our money to travel to France. Shaz shrugs in confusion. Same. What's up, mate? It's your birthday, yes. Have you had a good birthday? Yeah. Yeah, did a blender riser. A blender birthday riser? Okay, mate. You go on up and relax now. Yeah, you can play with your Furbies for a bit, Paul. Shaz, woohoo! Ooh la la, France. So I think, oh, she earned a promotion at work as well. Congratulations, Mirsada's impressive performance has earned her a promotion to con artist, as well as a bonus of 1,488 simoleons. Whether it's a sleight of hand, a great investment opportunity, or falsified papers, the con artist has everything the customers need, or think they need. Few can truly turn crime into an artistic expression. You either got it or you don't. Mirsada now makes 73 simoleons per hour and works from 9 to 3. Nice. Very nice. We can definitely go to France now. So let me just... Okay, so we don't have to worry about the bills, because we don't have any bills right now. I do want her to tend the garden. So I will have her do... Hold on, itchy nose. I will have her tend the garden. And she's got work in 17 hours. But I am going to go ahead and have her, you know, take a holiday and go to France. So once she has done all the things, what is there to do in France, by the way? Because in Egypt you explore tombs, not tomes. Tomes are books. In Egypt you explore tombs. Said it again. But what do you do in France? Shaz, you can't remember. Yeah, I've never traveled to France in The Sims 3, so... Or in real life, for that matter. So yeah, I have no idea what they would do. I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? I know how you feel, Mirsada. I know how you feel, girl. Sometimes you just have to scream. Am I right? Sometimes you just have to scream. Okay. So I'm gonna let her have a drink, and then we will, after I itch my nose, which, oh, so such an itchy nose, I will have her travel to France. So cell phone, real estate and travel services, travel.
Turn of lots new.
Okay, we don't want to go to China. We want to go to France. Les Sims France. Often offers a cultural elite some of the finer things in life. Sims can learn the fine culinary art of nectar making or flash over with a camera to learn the photography skill. This beautiful country town is sure to please the senses and invigorate the soul. Okay. So we'll stay for 3 days because that's the lowest that you can stay. It's going to cost us 1,900 simoleons. So that promotion bonus that we got is now gone.
Jana. Jana Huchla.
Shaz, you don't like how you can't really edit the bodies in Sims 3. You mean you can't even boost the caboose? Yeah, the Sims 3 create a sim versus the Sims 4 create a sim, massive difference. But saying that, between the Sims 1 and Sims 3, again, massive difference between create a sims in those games. So they do slowly, they do, or they have between the 4 sims that are out, they have definitely improved, I would say. Laser door is there. Motorcycle console is there, or is it there? The garage door is there. The metal hand is there. Maxis Man. The super ray question mark is there. Haha. The vanity wall is there. I wonder how many experience or lifetime points we got for that. Shaz, Sims 4 is your fave because there's so much more. Eventually, may or may not get the packs for it for Sims 3. I like The Sims 3 because there's still a lot that's from The Sims 3 that's missing in The Sims 4. Like, for example, France and Egypt. You know, Egypt and France inspired worlds are still very much missing. So is African inspired worlds in The Sims. There are 0 African inspired countries, inspired worlds, sorry, in The Sims 4 right now. And that is definitely one area where they really need to work on, you know? So your comprehensive knowledge of The Sims 3, okay, that's fine. And Mersada Kimball has visited France. So what do we need to do for the work opportunity? Nope, that's my adventure log. Work. What? Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? What do you mean I don't have a job? What? What happened?
Maku. Nikamini Yashku.
That's a special merchant. Deliver the package. Okay, maybe it's because we're on holiday. It's saying we don't have a job. Because we have been given the option to deliver the package. So hopefully it's okay. Obdine, you've heard of quiet quitting? This is quiet being fired. Hopefully it's not bugged out. Okay. Thank you for the package. You can tell your employers that it has safely arrived and you are to be commended. Sweet. Okay. So let's
Makan.
Let's chat with her.
Ayawada.
So I think now we just have to go back and
Wimchu Chimbak. Talagia.
here we go. Return home. You've been given a thin paper package delivered to a contact. You suspect that it contains the names of all the major crime bosses. Pass on this crucial document and report back to work to receive a pay rise. Okay. Okay. So that's what all we have to do now is go back home and say that we've delivered the package. Okay. So she doesn't actually have any more work for us. Unlike the one in Egypt where they're like, we want you to do more stuff. Okay. So we might as well check for adventures while we're here. We're here for 3 days. We paid for it, so we might as well, enjoy France. So let's do an adventure. I'm looking for a daring soul who is willing to provide some assistance for an ample reward. If you're willing, please report to me, Adele Durand. We get treasure and visa points. Yeah, sure. Let's go over here and report in. Are those gnomes? Oh my god, they are. Those are gnomes. Love it. Shaz sits on her hands for a while to give others a chance to chat. Don't worry about it, Shaz. You can be as chatty or not chatty as you want. It's all good here. Besides, you chatting or not chatting doesn't make or stop anyone else from chatting. Celtic Foray. Thank you for coming. Are you prepared? I need you to do a bit of underground exploration for me. You should never go adventuring without the proper supplies, though. I've already given you some dried food, essential for staying nourished while you explore the depths of any tomb. In addition, you should always bring a tent with you. As it happens, my humble store sells both tents and dried food, so you should pursue my wares when we're done speaking. Now to your mission. I need you to head up to the old Celtic ruins and retrieve something that I lost while exploring there several days ago. I dropped it in a hole in the floor and didn't realize until I was halfway home. You will know it when you find it. Now go. I eagerly await your victorious return. All right, so we need to. Okay, so we had tombs in Egypt, and we've got Celtic ruins in France. Okay, that makes sense. Shaz, the catacombs. Spooky. Very spooky. Updating. Shaz, I'll number your hands right now. I like it. Shaz, aren't the catacombs in France? There are catacombs in France, yes. There are catacombs in the UK as well. I've been to some of them. They're very, very spooky and damp. Very, you could say that they're very moist. I'm so sorry. Not really, but Shaz, you love spooky. Same, definite same. I went to crypts, underground church crypts, a while back, and in the crypts they had this. It was during around Halloween. It was several years ago, but they had a fake little campfire, and we'd sat around the campfire inside the crypts, and they told ghost stories. I mean, how freaking awesome is that? All right, so where do we need to go? We need to go. I am looking at the ground to see if there's anything for us to collect as well. While we go towards the this thing. I'm not seeing anything. but that's okay. Straight line distance. Is there? Nope, nothing on the ground. Wait a minute. Where'd the star go? Where'd it go? Where? Hello? Hold on. Map. Where'd it go? Where are the crypts? Oh, they're over here. Okay. I love the French music in the background. OMG. Oh, wow. How awesome. Look at this. That is so cool. Isn't this neat? There's a couple of remains here, so we can mourn at the gravestones. We can't interact with the standing stones at all, but that is so cool. I love that. You're right. I'm totally not sorry. Shaz, moist and creamy. Exactly. I've got that clip, and I keep meaning to add it, and I keep forgetting. But it's fine. I'll get there eventually. I want her to use the stairs. There we go. Shaz, you love ghost stuff. You would totally spend a night at a haunted place. Same. Just to say that I've done it, you know. Shaz, it's like Stonehenge. It is. That is so well done. Absolutely love it. And there's some flowers. Oh, hold up, hold up. I want her to before she goes down the stairs, I want her to pick those flowers. We need the money, you know? We definitely need the money. So after she's picked those flowers, then why is it doing that? Then she can use the stairs. It's fine. Shaz, you live in a very scary country, and ghosts are the least of your worries. That, yeah. When you have spiders the size of your head, that is definitely, ghosts are definitely the least of your worries. Giant boas. I've watched crap, name of the film. Crocodile Dundee. I've watched Crocodile Dundee. Not kidding, I actually loved Crocodile Dundee when I was little. So we're going to collect that. And is there anything else that we can interact with over here? Nope, but we can clear the rubble. So let's clear the rubble. What? Titanium valued at over 1,000 simoleons. Nice. Dang. Shaz, it took many years before you ever got bitten by a spider down under, and it's been twice in the last 5 years. Wow. Okay, so inspect the obvious secret wall. She says. Just keep tapping the bricks, and eventually it'll work. Aha! Open the door. And now we'll go through, and we'll have her stand on that. So this is very similar to the tombs in Egypt. You stand on pressure plates, and I'm gonna have to move the camera up a little bit. Go through the door. Look for secrets, you know. There's rubble there for her to clear, and gold there for her to collect. Shaz, anything to interact with in this room? No. There is just that. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. So what's in this room? It looks like this room's made up for it though, because we've got a money bag. And whoa. I keep hitting the wrong button. It's fine. We've got a pile of gold there. We'll find out how much she's earned or how much she's made once she finishes getting through this. Okay, so that did not open anything. What is that? Inspect the hole.
Kana. Fayin.
Aha! Tomb holes often contain treasure and sometimes danger, but they're always worth investigating. Mirsada found a hidden switch and activated. Mirsada found 11 ancient coins. Okay. And we can go through the door. It has spiders! Sometimes, if I'm remembering correctly, sometimes in those holes there are spiders. Which is never fun, but there you go. We'll have her clear all of the rocks, all the rubble. It looks like there's a secret door here. So we'll take a look at that once she's finished clearing all of this. I do enjoy doing these explorations in The Sims 3. I wish that they had more stuff like this in The Sims 4. The was it Selva Dorada in The Sims 4 is not really fantastic, to be honest. Because there's supposed to be multiple temples, but they're literally all the same. Shaz, you love mystery and treasure hunting. Yes. Mirsada just found a money bag and found a cut citrine worth 70 simoleons. I'll take it. Oh, this looks very interesting. What is she? What is that? Oh yeah, when I was a kid, the heart keystone. When I was a kid, I always read some of my favorite books to read was Nancy Drew. I loved reading Nancy Drew mysteries when I was a kid. All right, come on, find that secret passage. Lead me to the treasure. Shaz, you were an Enid Blyton fan as a kid. Oh yeah, I read Enid Blyton as well. I just read so many books. It's like, give me all of the books, and I will happily read them, you know? Alright, so if we view that... Hit the wrong button again. Is that a Skelly Bob? That is, and we can't do anything with it. There doesn't seem to be anything else that I can interact with in this room. Let me just make sure. Nope, there's nothing there. That's fine. So now if we go over here and we insert the keystone, that will unlock this door, and we should be able to find what... Ooh, an opal. Nice. We should be able to find out what's behind this door next. She has all the fantasy stuff, but then you grew into a horror fantasy gore fan. Definitely recommend reading Matt Dinniman novels if you like fantasy gore stuff. Oh. I can't interact with any of these statues. So let's stand on this plate and see. Oh, I can interact with that. So this is going to open the door temporarily, and then as soon as I step off of it, it will relock. But I can pull this. There you go. See.
Uh, ah. Ha. Ah.
There we go. And just to double check to see if there's anything. Aha! We can definitely grab that. That was a little secret, wasn't it? Common relic. Worth 5 simoleons. Shaz, one of your favorite writers should have movies based on his books. Richard Lehman. You've always been a Stephen King fan, but compared to Richard Lehman, King is slow. I don't think I've heard of Richard Lehman. What are some of his books? So this looks like it might be a secret passage going down farther, just because it's 3 fences and there's like an opening there. We found a hidden switch and activate it, so that's the way out, but I don't want to leave yet because I just feel like there's something around here that there's some kind of secret around here. And we haven't found the thing that we need either. So we can pull far. And see what happens. Okay, there's another one here, so we can pull this far. These puzzles are so simple, a 5-year-old can do them, but it's still kind of exciting. Shaz, you'll have to have a look because he passed away in 2001. Oh, wow. Stand on that. Richard Lehman is best known for suspense and horror fiction, particularly within the splatterpunk subgenre novels. Okay. Splatterpunk is vaguely familiar. I don't think I've ever read any splatterpunk books, but I think I've heard of the genre. Oh, wow. Where the heck are we now? I found an underground maze. Okay. So there's a maze, there's a door over there. There's also a door there. And there's a little camping area here. So let's collect that loot. Since she is getting orange in energy, I think I will go ahead, have her inspect this area, and then sleep in the tent. Why has nobody found this place? Creepy. It must be visible only to worthy adventurers. And I think we found some more money. Oh, we got a treasure. Medium quality dried food. Okay. There's a skelly bob there. So let's have her do an evil slumber in the tent. Nursada Kimball now knows what it feels like to be a mummy, sleeping in a tomb. She will remember this as a good story to tell the kids one day. Have you ever slept in a tomb? Shaz, he wrote The Cellar, In the Dark, Island, The Dark, One Rainy Night, and many, many more. Nice. I'm gonna have to look him up, I think. If I like to read and like the genre, you highly suggest I check out Richard Lehman. I am definitely going to have to check him out. He is your most favorite. Ah, cool. Highly recommended then. Okay, so we need to travel around all of these different areas because you notice there's quite a few little secrets around here. So I think we'll start with checking out this remain. Okay, so we need to um, mourn at the remains. I don't want her to do that yet. We'll see if we need to do that later. So we're gonna start, and I think I'll start her off by going over here. Is she awake yet? Yes, she is. Okay, so let's go and collect the loot. Shaz, yep, a labyrinth. You never know what you're gonna find in these labyrinths. Alright, we'll take the heart keystone. Luckily, we can, like, just, click on things, and she'll auto-path to them. So, what's over here? There's, something over there for her to collect. There is a gemstone there for her to collect. There's something there to collect. I'm having her collect everything that I can see first, and then I'll have her, like, stand on things. Just trying to make sure that we, inspect everything first so that we get everything that we can find, basically. Okay, there we go. So it looks like I've queued up her to collect and interact with everything that she possibly can. Alright, we got a pushable statue fragment, 1 out of 5 pieces, a heart keystone, a relic, a cut gemstone, another what? A relic worth over 1,000 simoleons. Jeez. Shaz, hands up who loves the movie Labyrinth with David Bowie, 100%. 100%. Covered all 100%. You get it. Exactly. So after that, the next thing for her to do, I think, would probably be to stand on this. Yep, she's grabbed everything. She found a money bag, 82 ancient coins, a relic worth 65 simoleons. Okay. We're doing all right. She's already inspected that, so let's stand on that and see what happens. This is a multi-level labyrinth. So one of the things that she will do will probably drop this down so that we can then interact with that, if I have to guess. Or saying that, we might be able to... Yeah, we can interact with this already. Okay. Alright, so that opened that. So let's go ahead and have her clear that. And there is a few... Yep, there's definitely something in there. Chaz, David and Prince passed away in the same year. You were devastated. So my brain is like, Prince died? I know he did. But sometimes you just... Because we still hear about Prince, My brain is like he's still alive because people are still talking about him. People still listen to Prince's music and still talk about him as though he was alive. So my brain is like, Prince is still alive. You're an ultimate fan of Prince. My elder middle sister, the middle sibling of us three kids, she loved Prince. My eldest sister was more of a Journey fan than a Prince fan, but I don't blame her. Journey was a good group as well. You have all of Prince's albums, even the one that he released when he became the artist formerly known as Prince. All right, what do we have here? Some relics, fantastic. And broken pottery, okay. And just checking this room again to make sure that there's nothing on the walls. Nope, there's nothing there. Okay, we'll drop the walls back down. And now I want her to... I want her to go over here to the secret door, I think. Because it's a secret door, and that's probably, a good thing for her to go and explore. We also have this door here, which is the Heart Keystone. And then another door way over here that looks like a main door. So this is probably like the main way out. So we'll open this secret passageway over here first, and then go with that little door and then the big door. Chaz, yes, you have the formerly known as album. And Chaz, you had a few on vinyl, but your mother kept those when you moved out of home and refused to give them back. Oh, that sucks. Because you can, those are big sentimental value and probably worth quite a few bob now. You'd be shocked at the songs that he wrote that other people have sung. Sinead O'Connor's song "Nothing Compares to You" was written by Prince. I think I remember hearing that.
Oh.
Oh, is she stinky? She's all stinky. Also, there is a lot of treasure in this room. Nice. There's nothing else on the walls, though, so that's fine. I'll just have her collect everything. Then we will go over here. And insert the keystone there. Shaz, you've got that version of Prince and Rosie Gaines of it. Oh, wow. Yeah, he did write a lot of songs. It's like Willie Nelson wrote a lot of songs as well. I believe that a lot of Dolly Parton's songs were written by Willie Nelson. She is gonna be so rich after she gets out of this tome. Seriously, 100%. Gonna be so rich. All right, we can go through the door. Ooh, pretty. There's nothing in here except for the treasure chest. What did we get? A moon-cut opal. And some relics. Okay. Now we will head over here. And we need to move this over to there. So I want her to take this and pull twice. One, two, actually, I wanted to pull it 3 times, but we'll pull twice and then push once. That should be good. Basically, we want to follow this path here. So she's gonna slowly get back over there. Opting Willie Nelson Prince duet, though, that's what the world needed. Oh my god. Yes. That probably would have been really good. All right, now I need you to pull again. One, two, once more. Okay, and now push once. Do you think it'll work? All right, Mirsada, good job. Go through the door. Ooh, Mirsada Kimball will never forget the euphoria of emptying every treasure chest and finding every room in this tomb. Gosh darn it. Mirsada completed the legendary Forgotten Burial Mound. Don't rest, as there are new adventures to be had. Nice. So we're gonna go ahead and collect everything that there is to collect. That is the quest collection thing, so definitely gonna be checking that out. Last. Gonna be checking that out last. 608-year-old nectar. Wow. Let's collect that. There's a secret door there and another door over there. So let's collect this. Jew! Hello! How are you?
No.
What's been going on with you, Jew? You alright? Update, Willie Nelson is a year older than your father would have been. Wow. Is Willie Nelson still kicking, or has he passed away? I honestly have no idea. I want to say he's passed away, but saying that, Dolly Parton is still kicking, so I think. Shaz older than your dad. And you're doing good. Glad to hear it. And I'm doing just fine, thank you, Jew. We're having fun raiding a French catacombs, you know, as you do. As you do. And Paul's had his birthday as well, so a baseball? Really? Adele Durand is paying for someone to retrieve a baseball? Well, it would be best to find it and bring it back. Mirsada got treasure lost baseball. And a bunch of coins and money bags and loads of other stuff. Let's go through the door. You just finished Tracker's quiz, was good fun, and you smashed the movie scene round. Aw, nice. Congrats. Very, very good. Who won overall, though? That is the big question. Okay, I don't think that there's anything else here. We can go up the stairs. She really needs a bath. She is very, very stinky. Not surprising, considering she's spent like 2 days in a buried tomb. I keep calling them tomes. They're not books, Muir. Shaz, yes, Tracker is a fellow streamer who does quizzes in his stream, and they're loads of fun. Found more stuff. Right, I'm going to send her to base camp so that she can take a shower and take care of her hygiene need, because she really, really needs it. Shaz, yeah, like, well, they're basically, you know, like, interactive quizzes. So you have the question and 4 answers on the screen, and then you can. I can't remember because it's been a while since I've been to a tracker quiz. But do you click on the actual video, Jew, or do you type in the chat what your answer is? My brain is not letting me remember. I'm gonna have her take a shower. And then we'll have her go and what does she want to do? She wants to fully explore yet another tome. All right, we have to say yes to that. She has specific quizzes. They vary, don't they, Jew? Sometimes they all. I mean, like Juice just said that she smashed the movie scene round. So there's different rounds, and each round is a different category. So like movie scenes, general knowledge, sports, video games. Just to keep it fair, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna let her do whatever she wants, and while she does that, I'm going to sell her the stuff in her inventory. These money bags are all worth about 100 simoleons each. She's got a pushable statue fragment, which I will... Yeah, it's not worth anything, so I'll let her keep that in her inventory. She has a French broken bowl. We can analyze it. That's a French bowl made of copper. Again, analyze. I kind of want her to analyze these things so that we know if it's worth any more money, and then we can, like, sell it, you know. Jew, you go on Kahoot site, and it's multiple choice questions, but there are different rounds, so it's not all general knowledge. There's one where you watch TV advert and then answer questions. Oh, cool, yeah. The movie scene was 4 stills from a movie, and you have to put them in the right order. Okay. Very, very cool. Okay, so that is 1,600 years old, and it's estimated at 24 simoleons, so we'll sell that. This one is 46 simoleons. We'll sell that. The moon-cut opal, that is worth a lot of money. Wow. 2,400 simoleons. Dang. We're going to be able to build her a really nice house. Shaz, you're Googling Kahoot. Oh, be careful. Be careful, Shaz. Jew, the game is going really well, surprisingly. There has been very little chaos tonight. I for one, am extremely shocked. Because usually in The Sims, you know as well as I do that Sims equals chaos. But tonight, it's like very, very little chaos. But it is letting me get stuff done at least, so it's pretty good. Jimmy Sprocket and the Chalice of Nectar. Okay. Have no idea where she got that from, but it's fine. We will sell the titanium. We will sell the citrine. We will sell the opal. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. She has so much money. She seriously... nearly 9,000 simoleons just by exploring this one tomb. Jew, boo, boo at no chaos. I know, right? I am so shocked. I really am. The fact that, yeah, just the fact that there is no chaos tonight. It's like, what is wrong with the game? What is wrong with the game that there is no chaos? All right, so we've got these. Got to analyze them to find out if they're worth more. Sometimes it'll go down, but sometimes it goes up, and that's fine. Jeez, nearly 10,000 now. This one will put us at over 10,000 simoleons. We are once we turn in this quest, we are 100% going to going back home and building our house for the night. All right, let's sell that. We've got okay, another fragment. I am not gonna let her drink that. I'm gonna have her sell that. And then we got the baseball as well. Okay, so that's it. Oh wait, we got more money bags, which I will have her sell. Oh my god, so much money. So much money. Nearly 12,000 simoleons. We should definitely be able to get her a nice kitchen. Yep. No S. No S. Tracker's a good guy. Don't tell him I said that. It'll go to his head. But he's a good guy. Your vacation will be over in 1 day. Okay. Sure. Right, so I do want her to go ahead and... Her energy level is quite low, so I'm going to have her go to sleep. And then once she's gone to sleep, we will turn in the quest, hand over the baseball. And then we'll have to end the holiday. Jew, he's on holiday next week, but you think he's back the week after. Oh, nice. I hope he has a good holiday. We went on an early holiday this year. We've been on one holiday this year so far, and that was back in May. And we're probably not going to get to go on holiday again this year because we're just going to be so busy. My housemates, the ones who own this house that I live in, they're selling the house, so we're looking for another place to live. And so busy just looking at prospective places to move to and packing everything up and cleaning, and it's just, oh my goodness. Yeah, that was Leicester. Yeah, Leicester's a nice place to visit. Highly recommend. Hoping we should take to the high seas and be pirates. Arr. Walk the plank, ye landlubber. Jew, same. Really hoping to have found a new place to live before the end of this year. Fingers crossed. But my housemate's really hoping that you can sell this, sell the house by where I'm living now by the end of this year. So I definitely need to find a place to live by the end of the year, or sooner, depending on how soon he sells this house. Sorry. All right, so let's have her deliver the relic. Once she wakes up, she is really hungry, and oh wait, let's be nice and let her go to the toilet first and get something to eat. You know, kinda have to be nice. Let's have breakfast. We'll let her cook some waffles. Don't want her having any accidents on her way to turn in the quest. Yeah, yeah. The downside to Tracker and I streaming at the same time is I never get to see his streams unless I luck out and enable to raid before he ends his stream for the night. Once I move, though, once Paul and I move, then I am changing my schedule slightly so that I have an extra evening free during the week. So hopefully I'll be able to catch Tracker's live streams once again. Shaz, you're a very early riser for the right reasons. Dueling stream times, exactly. Banjos and everything, you know. Dueling streams with banjos. That sounds wrong, but I'm not gonna backtrack. Don't let the streams cross or something. I don't know. Maybe you do want to let the streams cross on Twitch. She burned the waffles. Yep, she burnt the waffles. Eat the waffles. I know they're burnt, but you're gonna have to eat them anyway. Don't believe she burned the waffles. Oh, look at those. Oh, those are horrifying quality. I would just throw those away, to be honest, but she... if I fixed waffles that were that bad, I definitely would not eat them. Shaz, let it lie there and work itself out. How can someone burn waffles? Yeah, I know, right? Jew, that's what she gets for parading around in her pants. I mean, she's jacked though. Look at her abs. Jeez. Shaz, at least maybe her teeth are whiter from eating the charcoal waffles. Possibly. All right, deliver the relic. Bennett thinks Masada is okay. That's not... Oh my god, she wants a... Oh, she wants to steal candy from a baby. Okay. I'm like, she wants a baby? No, she wants to steal candy. She's evil. She is evil, so... Stealing candy from a baby makes more sense than wanting a baby. Jew, she does look great, to be frank. She does. I mean, her, let me check her skills. No, that's Simology. Skills. Yeah, her athletic skill is 5 out of 10. So, she's pretty fit. Epic music. Ah, madame, you have returned my precious baseball. I thank you from the depths of my heart. It is lucky, you see. I would never dare to go into a place like those ruins without it at my side. That is why I had to pay you to do it for me. Speaking of payment, here are some ancient coins. You will find them scattered around many tombs that you explore. Some merchants, for instance, will only accept these for their wares. The most interesting of items can be purchased with them. Now enjoy the rest of your time in Champs-les-Sins. Okay. We've done it. And now we get to go back home. Let's see. Return home. There we are. Maybe I should have been keeping those ancient coins instead of selling them for simoleons. Shaz, buff. Epic music. Bonjour. as Willie says. Wait, no, her wish is to steal candy from a baby, not have a baby. She definitely does not want to have a baby. 100% definitely not. Backpack. Toting Totem backpack. Isn't that it? There's only one backpack that I can see, and that's the only one. It's gotta be that. I think my game has crashed. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. I'm like, oh no. Please tell me. Please tell me it hasn't crashed. Police cruiser is there. Yumashoto evasion. I have no idea what the heck that is. Is it a book? Is it food? Is it... I don't know. But it's... where is she? Why is she all the way up there? Why is she not at home? At work? I mean, in a car. There we go. Okay. It's fine. Jeez. So now we need to go to work to complete the work opportunity. Is she supposed to be at work now? No, she has work in 15 hours. Okay, that's fine. Shaz, I don't, it's The Sims. Why does anything happen in The Sims? Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go into build mode because with nearly 12,000 simoleons, we need to build this woman a kitchen. And I'm thinking, if this is going to be the living room, I'm thinking maybe, itchy nose again, maybe have the kitchen go off over here, maybe. So, if I can get this, there we go. So let's see. If we do that, let's make 4 wide, and then we can go around like so, and then go down like that, and make a room like this. So this is gonna be like the main kitchen over here, and then a little like breakfast nook over here for a table. That's what I'm picturing. You know, with a nice window. She doesn't have any windows right now. Oh wait, sorry, she has 1 window. She definitely needs more windows. I'm just saying. Shaz, you see people in the viewers and try to welcome or say hi, and they're not even here. Oh dear. It happens. It's fine. Okay. I don't pay any attention to any of that, to be honest. If people chat, then I chat to them. If people don't chat, then I just waffle on and talk. Why is that? Oh, okay, that's store items. I don't want the store. Go away. OMG. All right, so let's see here. Let's go into buy mode. Oh, nope, I didn't want to go into live mode. Family inventory. Okay, there's nothing in the family inventory. That's fine. That's what I wanted to look at. So we'll do build mode. We'll do wall coverings. And in the kitchen... Actually, let's go lighting first so that we can see what we're doing. Lighting is probably the better idea. Let's see. Buy mode, sort by function, then go to lighting and ceiling lights. Shaz, people are coming and going. As you see, you waffle on a lot. No worries, no worries. Waffles. I do like a good waffle. Okay, so what do y'all think for the kitchen? Shall we go with... It's like, I don't want to spend a lot of money on the ceiling lamps because... we only have 10,000 simoleons, and 10,000 simoleons sounds like a lot, but when you're building, it soon equals like not much, you know? So I'm thinking, I don't want to go with like something horrible, but I am thinking that maybe the Thornton Park lighting might look good in the kitchen. Let me just drop this down to see. Yeah, I think that might look okay. And then we can do another one. Maybe just over here as well. So let me grab another. Where'd it go? No, really. Where'd it go? Here it is. Here it is. Thornton Park lighting. Okay. So we'll just drop that like so. And you know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. I was gonna say we might need a second one, but no, it's absolutely fine. Okay, so flooring and walls. Definitely important to have floors and walls. So let's start with, I think a nice linoleum in the kitchen is probably a good bet. Let's go with the multi-sized bricks in an overlapping octagonal design, but not in that dark. Let's go with the pink and orange. Shaz, time for numb hands again. Aw, poor Shaz. A nice, bright kitchen. Then for ceiling, we'll just go with the thin ceiling molding. And let's see if I can remember how to do ceilings in The Sims. There we go. Alright, so now we have a ceiling and we have floors. Now we need the walls. And let's... What do you all think we should do for the walls? Should we do... a nice miscellaneous one, like a painted stone wall? Or... opting to carpet the walls? We got a dirt wall. A wall of blocks. There's loads of different... A stone wall with carved Chinese dragon relief. Shaz soundproof. something that that looks like it's been burned because of all the because all the amount of time that you know she's gonna burn her food. Right? Let's see. Corrugated siding. I don't think we want wood. I really don't think we want wood. Smoke proof then. Yeah, definitely. Definitely smoke and fireproof. So wood is probably not going to be a good idea. Okay, stop it. Stop. Thank you. Rock and stone. We could do a stone wall for the kitchen. Masonry, paneling, tile. That's the problem with The Sims, is when you have a lot of packs, it can be so difficult to choose what to go with. I could literally look at this forever and never decide what to do. I am, however, thinking maybe of going with Shaz. You only have Sims 3 base game. Do you think you'll um get more packs? Sims 3 base game is boring. I would recommend getting the adventures pack. You know, with the with Egypt, France, and China. At the very least, get that one because I think you'd really enjoy it. Ooh, hello. What is that? The roses. Okay. Um, I am tempted to go with roses or maybe this. Oh my god, that is that is bright. Shall we go with it? Let's do it. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go with the super bright pinkish orange wall to match the super bright pinkish orange floor. Because that is quite amazing. Shaz, why not? 70s and 80s walls, yes. That the entire Sims 3, let's be honest, it was I mean, looking back, it's extremely retro, isn't it? Oh, excuse me. I need to stop yawning. I really do. It's not that I'm tired or anything. It's just it's been a long week. It has definitely been a long week. We went I viewed two places yesterday. One, there was a bit of a miscommunication as far as the appointment. The first appointment email that they sent me said that the viewing was at half 12, and it turns out that I got there at half 12 and no one showed up. So I sent them a letter. Not emailed them. We rung them up, and turned out that they're like, "Oh well, the appointment was at half 11." When we got home, checked the email, and they had sent an email literally like within 5 minutes after I left, saying that the appointment was half 11. So they changed the appointment time without letting me know until basically it was too late to you know. So yeah, I 100% missed it. Shaz, yeah, they changed it without confirmation, yeah. So we've rescheduled, and I'm supposed to go over on Friday to view the place. So fingers crossed, because it does look like a really, really good place. So we'll have to wait till Friday though. But the second place that we visited was it was nice, but it was way too small. The bedrooms were billed as being double bedrooms, and I mean, you could technically get a double bed in those rooms, but the bed would have like touched all four walls, you know? So it's like that's not exactly a double room, is it? Just because you can get a double bed in there doesn't mean that it is a double room. So that one, I'm just like, yeah, no, we're not touching this one. Definitely 100% not doing it. So let's see. Kitchen. Shaz, a double room means a double bed plus room to walk around it. Exactly. For me, a double bed needs to have space for the bed, space for bedside tables on either side of the bed, So you need to have at least enough room for a bedside table on each side, which means enough room to walk all the way around the bed, except for the head, of course, but around three sides of the bed. Um, and enough room to have a dresser and be able to pull the drawers out at full length without hitting the bed. That is the minimum of a double room to me. Shaz, you won't have anything less than a queen size, so you'd want bigger. Finding large bedrooms over here in the UK is so difficult because houses over here are so old, and a lot of them, especially in this area, a lot of them were like either houses that are back to back terraced houses. So you have like a row of houses that are right next, you know what a terraced house is, but you have a row of houses here, and then on the back of those houses, right up against each other, is another row of houses on the next street. So the houses have no back garden, no front garden either, because they're right up against the road. And it's they're nice big houses, but the rooms are small. Um, and when they were first built, they were like basically meant to hold like one family per room. So they're very, very small houses. Um, so they're either like that, or they're old mining houses, like houses that were built for the miners. And those are also very small. Oh my god, it's a dub raid! Hey Jay, how you doing? Glad to see you all. Hold on, what's been going on? Let me do this real quick. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Let me give you a quick shout out, Mr. J. So how have you been? Everything been okay? And what were you streaming tonight? Hold on, I gotta go check. We have to do the checkings. Yeah. I do wish when you clicked on someone's name that it shows what they were last doing on stream. I mean, I'm just saying. So what were you doing? Ooh, were you playing Hitman by any chance, Jay? It looks like you might have been playing Hitman. Bees! Hitman 2 Stealth Boogaloo. I would play that game. If there was actually a game called Hitman 2 Stealth Boogaloo, I would 100% play it. J Dub, we hit a man and also another man and a woman. I mean, equal opportunity, am I right? Equal opportunity. So did it go well at least? There we go. Give you a nice shout out. Shaz, your back teeth are floating, so you're gonna go. You're gonna be right back. No worries. JDub, equal opportunity death for all. Exactly. That's how it should be. So everyone from J Stream, welcome to mine. I'm playing The Sims 3 tonight. We are doing the Wishes Challenge, and currently I'm building my sim a brand new kitchen because we had just finished a quest that took us to France, and we explored the catacombs in France, and we earned over 10,000 simoleons, and yeah, we're flush. So I think my sim deserves a nice new kitchen. Um, However, I say that, but me being me, I'm like I've completely forgotten how to do things. So I'll eventually learn how to do things again. I'm thinking blue. A nice greenish blue countertop. Because, it just makes sense, right? I think it does. Whoops. We want blue. I don't want the white. Give me the blue back. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll put the oven here and we'll put a sink over here. Bees, Jay did some wild stuff. He was hit and then he was man and then he was two. Wow. Wow. Jay, being two is crazy. You had to go through your teenage years backwards to get there. Oh man. So you had to go through a backwards puberty? Oh that doesn't sound good at all, man. Definitely does not sound good. I am sorry for you that you had to go through that again, and I'm sorry for anyone who had to watch it. Because it was quite the sight. I bet. I bet. It sounds like you had fun though, which is the best possible outcome of any time. I have no idea what stove I want. An antique stove. Is there an evil stove? Lord Vladimir's magic cauldron. She's not a magic user. Oh, grandmother's cooktop. We could go with that. We could definitely go with grandma's cooktop. Because I mean, that looks a bit, a bit evil, right? We'll go with that. We'll go with. Oh my god, that is so retro. I think I had an oven, a stove that looked similar to that when I was like living in the States. I was into old stuff, when I was when I was in the States, like my young years, my 20s. All right, do we have anything that's our sim is evil, so I'm like I keep looking for things that reference evil. But I'm not seeing anything, so I think we're just gonna go for the Once Upon a Time cottage kitchen sink. There we are. So our sim here has a nice kitchen now. And over here, we're going to put in a nice little tabletop. And we definitely need a fire alarm. We 100% need a fire alarm because Sims being Sims, they will burn the place down if you give them half a moment. So it'll be fine. Jay, did I have to light it with matches at arm's length? The oven? Yes. Yes, I did. It was very scary. Seriously, I had one that was similar to this. That was like a mix, that you had the gas, and then I had a proper old-fashioned wood cook stove that had like a firebox in it, and you packed it full of tinder, lit it from a distance because the flames would like leap out at you until you close the door. Good times, good times. And you had to like get the tinder box going, so you had to let the fire roar and get it nice and hot, and then like cook your food while the oven was hot, and you had to like keep the coals going as well, so add tinder every once in a while, or do what I did. And what I ended up doing as a general rule is I would get the fire roaring hot, and I would just stick something in the oven like a turkey or a chicken, and let it just cook and let the fire go down naturally. So it would start off as like really rip roiling hot, and then gradually the temperature would lower, and by like 3 hours, if it was like a chicken, it would be perfectly cooked, nice and juicy, golden all around. And if it was a turkey, then I would like let it cook overnight. So it would again rip roaring fire, and I would feed the fire for about half an hour, and then let the temperature gradually go down. And by the next morning, like 6 a.m. the next morning, the turkey would be perfectly cooked. Good times, good times. Bees, you love The Sims. You've been playing since 2002, but you're least familiar with 3. You were disappointed most locations were just rabbit hole text adventures. In The Sims 4, The Sims 3. The Sims 3, if you have the Adventures pack, you actually get to like go exploring in catacombs and figure out puzzles and stuff like that. Sims 4, a lot of Sims 4 is rabbit hole adventures, and that is a real shame. Bees, we had to summon the great celestial flame beast. It was quite an inconvenience. Truth. Definitely truth. I do miss my wood cook stove. When I was a kid, my mom had a wood burning heater, heating stove. And she would like the top, it was encased in metal, so it was like a cast iron stove that was encased in metal. And she would lift the metal bit of the case, open it up on the top, and put a pan of ham, like a ham hock, and white beans, Great Northern beans. Can't remember what they're called over here, but I grew up knowing them as Great Northerns. So, but yeah, Great Northern beans and a ham hock, and she would just cook it over the wood burning stove for like 6 hours, and by the end of those 6 hours, it would be the best tasting ham and beans that you'd ever had, because it was like nicely smoked with the smoke coming from the oven. Oh, it was so good. I'm making myself hungry just talking about it, but it's fine. Okay, so do we want... do I want some overhead cabinets? Now... part of me is like, yes, I do, but at the same time, these don't have a matching countertop. So we're going to have to just... wait, country fried overhead cabinet. Yes, we do have cabinets. Aha. Fantastic. So I'm just... yeah. We are definitely going to have cabinets. There we go. Done. You got to have overhead cabinets. Am I right? I think I'm right. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Right, so do we have... oh yeah, we've got the phone over there, so we don't need any phones. We do need a bin, though. Oh my god, she's finally getting a bin. I am so shocked. Let me tell you. Okay, so what do we have here? What kind of bins do we have? Crazy Grady's trash compactor. We can afford it. We might as well get the trash compactor because, yeah, we gotta get the trash compactor. It just makes your Sims life so much easier. It really does. Oh, we've got... I'm not sure that that's a true thing, Fashion Police Squad. I want to say I don't know if I actually still have that key. Y'all can try it if you want to, though. Exclamation mark enter to try to win the prize if you want. Tony, this is too close to the bone for you. You're in the planning stage of a kitchen refurbishment, IRL. Ooh, how's it going, Tony? I do love a good refurbishment. I'm actually going to be in your shoes soon because, I mean, we're doing up this house. Currently, painting and cleaning and scrubbing and all of that wonderful stuff because my housemate wants to sell this house. And I'm currently looking for another place to live. And once I do move, then it's going to be, more painting, more... more fun and games. Lovely, huh? Lovely stuff. Okay, so let's see. Small appliances. Snow cone machine. I am so tempted to buy her a snow cone machine. But no, we'll just get her a microwave for now. Not right next to the sink, Muir. That's probably not a good idea. Actually, no, we're not gonna get her a microwave. I'm gonna be mean and not do the microwave. I'm gonna get her something fun, like a hot beverage maker, you know? Because she's got an oven. She doesn't really need a microwave. So yeah, let's get her the um hot beverage maker. Why not? Why not? There we go. Um we'll leave it there. She can make hot beverages now. Luxury. Luxury, I'm telling you. Tony, all you know is that you want is the all you know that you want so far is the bin drawer under the sink. The good old bin drawer under the sink. That's basically the trash compactor in The Sims 3. Basically. Okay, so what else do we want here? Do we want a dishwasher? We can afford a dishwasher. Should we get her a dishwasher? What do you all think? I think we should. I think we should get a dishwasher. Can I put it under the... No, it's got to be there, right next to the sink. We can't put it under the sink. It's got to be next to the sink. You know, just like real life. Shaz. Okay, now we want dining room stuff. We want a dining table. And she wonders, hello, hello, how are you doing? Glad to see you here. What is this? This is The Sims 3, my friend. We're currently building a kitchen, but how are you doing? You okay? Bees, congrats on being the winner. Hit the link and let me know if that key works. If it doesn't, I will go over to my list of keys after the stream and let you choose from the list I've got. Those keys are a bit old, so there is a chance on that one might not work. Okay. Jay, it was 50-50. So what are we doing? Okay, I need a kitchen table. I'm thinking the we might as well go with quaint cottage because yeah, why not? And then do we have a cottage dining chair? There's so many freaking stuff in The Sims 3 if you have every pack. I've got nearly every pack. But for those of you who are coming in, first, welcome in. Second, let me explain exactly what we're doing. We're doing the Wishes Challenge for The Sims 3. And that's basically a challenge where you start off with 1,000 simoleons and an empty lot. And you have to... Hold on, let me go into live mode real quick. And basically what you have to do is you have to give your sim 3 wishes. So the first 3 wishes that your sim comes up with, you have to click on to promise the wish. And the only thing that you can do in the game is things that are helping your sim work towards those wishes. So, for example, my sim wants to be worth more than 25,000 simoleons, so getting a job is perfectly feasible for that wish. She wants to fully explore a tomb, so traveling to Egypt or France or China is definitely a way to get her to do that. Game Mistress! Oh my goodness, hello! Welcome in. And Game Mistress's people, how are you, my dear? It has been way too long. Let me give you a bit of a shout out. Ezekiel Preacher Smile Bringer, hello, hello. Queen of Nerds. Hold on. Sorry, Queen of Nerds. Let me. It's fine. Smilebringer, thank you so much for the shout out there. I appreciate that. But yes, everyone, please go and visit Game Mistress and you know, show her some love. She's an awesome person. Just saying. And a personal friend of mine. Oh, Raza! Hello! Shaz glitching out. What's glitching out? I'm not glitching, am I? No, not glitching. So everyone from Game Mystery, hold on. Let me go into the big camera real quick. You know, let's have a chat, right? Raza, I know, right? How have you been? So everyone over at Game Mistress channel, welcome to mine. I'm merely Sims, and I stream primarily The Sims. We are and other life simulation games. You know, when they finally get released. I'm really looking forward to Paralives, but that's later on this year. We are currently playing The Sims 3, doing the Wishes Challenge, and I was literally explaining the Wishes Challenge. It's a challenge in The Sims 3 where you start off with a sim, an empty lot, and 1,000 simoleons. And you have to do what your sim wishes. So if your sim wishes to get a job, then you get, you have your sim get the job. If your sim wants to make 5,000 simoleons, you do whatever it takes to get that 5,000 simoleons. If your sim wants to buy something, then you get the money to have them buy the thing. And the big overall goal is to build a house by granting their wishes, build a house that satisfies every one of their needs. Which we are going to complete tomorrow, and I am so happy about it. Okay, so Shaz, it was like a strobe light was watching me. Oops. Shaz, I refresh fixed it. Probably Twitch twitching again. I swear, Twitch is twitchier than everything. Uh, Araza, you moved to Norway, so you can't complain. Ooh. How is Norway treating you? Smilebringer, Mir's a sim confirmed. I'm completely, yes, I'm 100% a sim. Um, I I have loads of joy with my controller, who decides that Fogger. Sorry, my controller just paused the game. And undid my action, evidently. I do apologize. It's fine. Okay, so I want a dining chair. That's what we've been looking for. Right before you all came in, we were decorating this kitchen. So I think we'll go with the no. I'm looking for a cottage chair. And it's like the game is like, Muir, you cannot have a cottage chair. You cannot do it. Victoria dining chair, though, that will work. We'll have some Victoria dining chairs around the table. There we are. And it's not a very good kitchen, but it is a start. We're down. We had 11,000 simoleons. We are now down to just under 4,000. So we've been spending quite a bit, but it's all good. It's all good. Smileringer, we need a diamond on top of my head. Funny you mentioned that. Smilebringer, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I really appreciate that. 64 months. Wow. Wow. Test? 1 plus 1 equals 2. What's sorry. Shaz, you're looking forward to Monday stream? What? Oh, thanks, Smile. Thanks, Smile. We do need a diamond on my head, yeah, but just hold on. Funny you mention a diamond though, because a couple of years ago I cosplayed as a sim. I'm not even kidding. A few years ago I did cosplay as a sim. It was a good photo, and I don't know if I have it. Hold on. I don't know if I still have it on my phone, but I might do. Today's Paul's birthday, by the way, everyone. Paul is my son, and that's his birthday cake. It's a Furby. Paul is extremely into Furbies right now. He is like obsessed. So my partner's sister made him a Furby. And yeah, me as a sim is so far back in my photos history that I'm never going to be able to find it. If y'all are over on Blue Sky, I'll post it in the next couple of days. Shaz, switch to the game. No, I not switched to game. Y'all don't want to see game. Game's boring. Greg, you surprised I'm still streaming? You took a nap and thought the stream would be over. Um, I've been rated twice, and I still need to finish this. So we're gonna be here for a while until until I finish things. Right, I need to go back into build mode. Sims 3 is so complicated. If y'all have played The Sims for any length of time, or any of you have played The Sims, then you'll know how complicated The Sims can be. And each Sim game has a completely different control scheme. So it's so much fun. It really is. Okay, I'm looking for a doorway. Do we have any arches? I don't. Oh, wait. See what I mean? There we go, arches. I'm thinking we'll go with the. Come on, art. Nope. Epic archway? No, I don't want the epic archway. I don't want an ornate. Aren't you glad you see me? So many puns. Archway to heaven. That works. That works. We'll do that. There we go. A nice arch into the kitchen. I also want to get some... Wrong button. I also want to get up some walls and windows as well. Smile, sometimes you're on Blue Sky. Sometimes. I just am over on Blue Sky, like, pretty much constantly now. I don't post very much, but I do read other people's posts. And I have to admit, I much prefer Blue Sky to X. As an LGBT person, there is just so I get so much hate over on Twitter nowadays. So I've left it. It's like mental health reasons, I can't be bothering with that stuff. Can't be bothering with hatred on the daily, so I don't bother with it. Shaz, now who's old and needs naps? Haha. Tony, you should show me your birthday cake from Saturday. It looked and tasted awesome. You're sure Paul will love his cake too. Oh yeah, we've already cut into it, and Paul absolutely loves it. He was so excited to see it. Paul, like I said, is just completely 100% Furby mad. Okay, it's automatically put a roof on things. That's fine. We don't look at roofs in The Sims 3, so yeah. It's all good. It's all good. It's all in the hips. Sorry. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Bees, you left the house to get pills and you live in stupid farm country, so your phone can't connect to the website. How long does the game redeem last? I think you'll have like 5 days to redeem it. So as long as you redeem it within like the next day or so, you should be fine. But like I said, if the key doesn't work, please let me know, and I will I'll let you choose from my list of spare keys that I've got. Shaz, Twitter sucks. I agree. Rock, why do I get hate on... It's... Twitter has become, kind of like a collection... it's like Rowling's people, It's that people, the turfy people that don't like trans people. That kind of crowd. So anytime I mention being trans over on Twitter, I get quite a bit of a pile on. It hasn't happened. Whoops! It hasn't happened for a while. Because to be honest, since I don't pay for Twitter, their algorithm just completely shunts down all of my tweets, and next to no one sees any of my tweets anymore, which is fine because I don't tweet there anymore either, so it's all good. Right, what do I want to do? Window of opportunity. Um, what is that one? Is that what is that one? That's that one. Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta look. But yeah, I just don't bother. I just don't bother. The truth divider. That's what that is. Okay. So I want. That's the truth divider. So I want the truth windows. Priorities double wide. Is there any truth double wide? That, my friends, is the question. And I am not liking the answer. I think the answer is no. No, there is not a truth double wide. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'll just use Kyle's window. Kyle's window is pretty cool. We like Kyle's. Nope, that's not going to be good enough. Neither is that. Is there a triple wide window? Mega window. Nope, that's a double. I'm looking for a triple. I need something that's like ultra wide. That works. That works. There we go. A nice window to look out of from the little breakfast nook. And then the way I want to plan it is that's going to be the bedroom. So I'm thinking a small window here is probably a good thing. Hello again, Paul. What? Yes, you can leave your fan on at night. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Okay. Paul is just like, it's summer, so I want my fan on. It's like, okay, Paul. Okay. Shaz, you've never liked Twitter. You're still on. Rock, you're still there because that's where you've met a bunch of your friends. Oh yeah, that's fine. And yes, Paul, you can play with your Furbies tomorrow. Yep, they're pets, mate. They're pets. He is completely 100% just he likes his Furbies. That's all I'm gonna say. Paul likes his Furbies. And we like Paul, right? Right. Paul likes his Furbies and we like Paul. So he's 23 today, by the way. Oh my gosh. Seriously, just they grow up so freaking fast, don't they? They totally do. Right, can I put... I don't think it's gonna let me put... Can I twirl this around, please? Thank you. It's not gonna let me put that window that I want to put on there. Oh, wait. That's because it's 3,000. Never mind. It's like it's not gonna let me use that window because it's 3,000 simoleons. We'll use that one that's 30 simoleons. There we go. So now we have a nice house. We've got the living room, we've got the kitchen, we've got the bathroom. Let me give you all a tour, shall I? All right, let's go in. So we've got the living area. It's not much right now. We'll work on that tomorrow. But she has a chair and a TV and a bed. The bathroom is really nice. She's got a shower and a toilet and a sink. And then the kitchen is absolutely massive. And she has, at the moment, upper cupboards, lower cupboards with a drink maker, an oven, a garbage compactor, and a dishwasher, and of course a refrigerator and a little breakfast nook. She's doing really well for herself. She really is. Rock, Shaz, you would never pay for Twitter. Yeah, same. I can't afford to anyway. not looking for a new place to live. Rock, one particular person is like, if Jim wins the series, it'll ruin it for you. Luckily, there's more people who are calling out misogynistic stuff. Yeah, 100%. we don't have time for misogynistic stuff. Bees, if I play Sims 4 anytime soon, you put a house in the gallery. Ooh, I have all of the DLC. What is your username over in the Sims 4 gallery, Bees? Is it deadbee64? Tony, aw, thank you very much. Smile, congratulations to Paul. Thank you. He's such a good lad. He really is. And he's had a really good birthday today. And tomorrow I'm taking him out to a toy shop to have a shopping spree. Um, I've given him a certain amount of money, and I'm like, right, Paul, we're gonna take it to a toy store tomorrow, and you can spend X amount of, up to this amount of money on whatever you want in the toy store. So he's going to have an absolute blast tomorrow, and we're going to Costco to get pizza tomorrow as well. So that will definitely make him happy. Beats, conveniently your signal cuts out when when I read chat. You'll be back in a bit. No worries. But yeah, oh, thanks for that, Shaz. But yeah, I would love to check out Dead Bees gallery. I might have to look. I mean, if I'll write down the username Deadbees64. There we go. I am, by the way, if anyone plays The Sims 4, I am Muir Dragon. That's MUIRDRAGONNE over on the Sims 4 gallery. Feel free to download anything that you see on there. I haven't uploaded anything on there for a little while, but I will. I try to remember to upload things on there, but I always forget because of the way that they've done the gallery dirty. And there's no more notifications for the gallery. So like if people get download your stuff or favorite your stuff or comment on your builds or anything, you don't get notified of that anymore, which I find really, really sad. So I keep forgetting that the gallery exists. It's just so sad. Shaz, what are those on the floor in the living room? They're trash. It's juice boxes that she hasn't, thrown away for reasons I don't know. She's a sim. She's evil, so she litters. Rock. He's gonna buy all the Furby related things. No, nope. He wants the 2012 Furbies, so he will not buy anything Furby related. Um, he might buy like toy food that he can feed to his Furbies. He has four Furbies, by the way. He is obsessed with 2012 model Furbies. Okay. So that's all that he'll buy. So he goes onto eBay and buys the 2012 version of Furbies. He doesn't want any of the modern ones. So we're safe there. Is she like frozen? What is she even doing? Oh, she's reading. Okay. I want you to clean that up, please. And then after you clean up your mess, you need to go to the toilet because your need is almost red. I can't quite touch it yet because it's oh wait, okay, and now I can. I can tell her to go to the toilet now. You gotta love it. Right, so what am I? Shaz, doggies had a bark attack, and you had a throw shoes attack when they did. You didn't hear a thing that was said here. I said that Shaz is an awesome person, and that everyone should give Shaz a round of applause and show love to Shaz because Shaz is awesome. That's exactly what I said. Uh huh. Shaz lies. I also said Shaz is Pogger. Oh yeah, 100%. Shaz is totally Pogger. Everyone, everyone watching this live stream is Pogger, and I won't hear any arguments. That's the word. Yay for being Pogger. I am so looking forward to when we move and I get settled in and we get a dog. Shaz shines her nails on her top. Don't forget to do the thing, and buff them a little bit more. Yay for doggy. No idea what we're gonna get. but we will get a dog. We decided that after Felix passed away that we had to that we weren't going to get another cat. That the next pet we got would be a dog. But whichever one we get, we'll go to a shelter to get one. We're not going to buy a dog. You know, we'll. There's so many dogs in shelters that are looking for their forever homes. And so if we can house one dog and give them their forever home, then, you know, we'll make a doggo's life and we'll make them happy. So, Shaz, is there going to be a doggy cam? Yes. Yes, there is 100% going to be a doggy cam when I get a new second camera. Because this camera down here is completely broken, which is sad. I'm so sad that camera's broken. I really am. I think I have a spare camera somewhere, but it's not a very good camera. Um, so definitely gonna have to get another camera once I move. Opting, you used to be Pogger. Then what has Pogger changed? Now you're not Pogger, and what is Pogger is weird and scary. Wait, what? I am confused. I am now confused, Opting. I mean, for you to have confused me is a small miracle. Let's be honest. Okay, so she has work in 11 hours. I really want to turn in this quest before we end tonight. So let's go ahead. We'll do that. I'm putting it on ultra speed. I just really want her to turn in this opportunity, you know? Okay, so she is going ahead and going to get some food. Wait, what is she making? She's autonomously started cooking, and I have no idea what she's cooking. Uh-oh. Rock, rare Muir confusion moment. Yes. And Shaz, I need to start a grow fund or whatever they're called to get a new pet cam going. I think once I move and I get to the point where, you know, we've got the office all sorted, then I'll probably do that to get the camera. Shaz, lol at rare. Don't I mean daily? I mean hourly, to be honest. So what did she cook? Autumn salad. Normal she didn't burn the salad? Yes, I know. Y'all are thinking, Muir, what do you mean burn the salad? You can't burn a salad. This is The Sims. Sims can spontaneously combust by eating cereal. So, you think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. In The Sims 4, you can open up the Sims neighborhood stories, and there will be Sims that die from spontaneous combustion of their breakfast cereal. So, if that can happen, you can totally burn salad. Shaz, OMG, she didn't burn the salad. Oh, yes, yes. This sim could totally burn anything that she tries to make. Yes. Rock, sims are the type of MFers to burn water. Yep. Why? Why is someone ringing at 5 o'clock at night? You know what? She can... Oh, she's gonna wake up and answer her phone anyway. Whoa, my god. Spooky shenanigans. It's the full moon. Ooh, are we gonna get zombies? Because this is when you get zombies. I don't think we're gonna get zombies though. I think it's okay. I don't think there's gonna be any zombies. Tony, is she Homer Simpson when he had to make Mr. Burns breakfast? She turned waffles into charcoal. So, yes. Rock, can Sims break the laws of physics? There's physics in The Sims? What? Bees, you are back, but it might be around 20 minutes before you can actually tell what is happening. Okay. Welcome back. If you can hear me. Welcome back. Can I just say the frost effect on the windows is superb. I absolutely love it. And how freaking jacked is she? Look at those biceps. Sorry. Can't resist. Can't resist commenting on her biceps, you know? Okay, so the carpool will be here soon. Can I grab this and put it in the dishwasher? Yes, I can. I can do her dishes for her because she's obviously not gonna do it. These zombies. Brains. Rock bro looked at you like you were speaking another language. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I had to say it, didn't I? Oh no. We got a zombie. It's Morning of the Living Dead. We totally need zombies in The Sims 4. We really do. No! Bad. Bad. Stop it. No, don't kill my lettuce plant. Bad. No! You can't do anything with them either. Oh my god. She's killing my business plan. Oh, my plants. Right, we're gonna do a side job. Actually, no. We're going to grovel to the leader. We are 100% groveling today. Rock, my son's gonna die to the zombie. Possibly. You never know in The Sims. She could get bitten. She could get attacked. There's no telling. Okay, here we go. She's at work. She's gonna turn in her opportunity. And let's see how much of a pay rise she gets. Actually, how close is she from? Okay, okay. She needs more athletic skill to up her performance meter. She is not going to get promoted today, but she might get promoted tomorrow. Smilebringer, you too, Smilebringer. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. How is your new home treating you, by the way? Is it going all right? Settling in okay and all that. But I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, Smile. And thank you, and Araza and Game Mistress again for coming over, and everyone else from Game Mistress's channel. Thank you so, so much for hanging around. Appreciate it. All right, so we got a pay rise. We earned 236 simoleons. Oh, a pay rise of 10 simoleons. Nice. The delivery went smoothly, and you were commended for your discretion and professionalism. And an extra 6 simoleon raise per hour. So that's 16 simoleon pay rise in total. Nice. We will go back home and fix the tilt again. There we go. Sims 3 cameras are so annoying at times. But she is she's happy. She is happy that and I'm happy that she's doing so well. She's got a nice kitchen. We've got a living room and a bathroom. Tomorrow we will work on getting her a bedroom. And I think we'll upgrade her living room as well if we can tomorrow. Once she has a proper bedroom as well. I'm so looking forward to that. It's going to be loads of fun. Right then, my friends, it is late here. So we're going to save the game. There we are. And we're going to go and say hello to someone else. Who all is online tonight? Do we know? Do we know who all is online tonight? Let us go and see. Smilebringer, you love the new home. Maybe I will definitely come and visit you. Um, and Game Mistress, definitely a smile bringer. I was going to do it this year, but um my housemate's selling the house and we're trying to find another place to live. So my schedule right now is just so busy with viewings and cleaning and all that wonderful stuff. So hopefully next year my schedule will, will have moved into the new place and I'll be able to come and visit you. But I'm glad that you're liking the new place. So good. Rock, you can't believe we got that many victory royales. I'm not even reading that, Rock, because that's a big number. Shaz, you dogs monopolize so much of your time, it's hard to watch the stream. No worries. Smile, good luck with that. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I will send you a DM and we'll work out, like at the beginning of next year. I'll send you a DM and we will work together with a schedule and see about me going over and spending some nice quality time with all of you and catching up. Shaz, you posted in DC. Oh, nice. Oh, in the Discord, yes. Sorry. My brain, anytime I see the letters DC, I just think Dungeon Crawler Carl. I may be a little bit obsessed with that book series. If any of you have not heard of Dungeon Crawler Carl and you like things like fantasy novels and like dungeon crawling, lit RPG stuff like that, talking cats, then definitely check out Dungeon Crawler Carl. SoundCloud if you like audiobooks. Go check out no Sound Booth Theater. That's it. Sound Booth Theater if you like audiobooks. If not, you can find the books at any good bookstore. Just saying. Okay. Shaj, you hope they don't drive us. What the dogs? Not the dog we end up getting doesn't drive me nuts as much as yours do you. Oh, that's dog's job, isn't it? It is a dog's job to make sure that they drive you up the wall, right? Okay, so who is all online right now? Velvet. Velvet is literally the only person online right now. Um, she is not playing The Sims though. Rock DCC exactly. Shaz DC isn't the same as no worries. Thank you so much, Shaz. Yeah, let's go give our love once again to Velvet. Let's do the raidy raid. Raid channel. Looking for there she is. She's gonna be so surprised that we're rating her again. I'm just saying, 100% surprised. And for those of you over on the wonderful YouTubes, let me just go over and redirect you over to her channel as well, because she is over on YouTube as well. So we will do that. There we go. And of course, if you do follow over to Velvet's channel on YouTube, please do let her know that I sent you. And I will see you all tomorrow night, 8 p.m. UK time, with more Sims 3 wishes. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay hydrated. Please stay safe. And have a wonderful rest of your days. Until tomorrow. Bye. Wait, what? Dead? What? You got 30 seconds, bees. What? What's important? What's up, bees? Bees is like, no, wait. Ah. Someone on Twitter about all the Sims 3 online stuff. Oh my gosh. Thank you for letting me know. I'll go check it out. Anyway, please take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Bye.